We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Chargers. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California from the 10. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return. So he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From down near his goal line here, Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Flush to his right. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
I have no crystal ball up here. I can't truly see into the future. But if they don't start getting some pressure on him, make him move around a little bit and do something with the receivers to, change up their timing, they're just going to get shredded as we've seen so far. Right now, they're off to a blazing start.
Yeah, and you are right. He looks way too comfortable back there in the pocket.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a pillow back there for him, all right? As a defensive guy, they've got to dump him on his backside a few times, shake things up.
Yeah, they're going to need an in-drive adjustment here on this first series. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Eckler, touchdown, Chargers. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That toss play right, we know it's one of the successful plays they have in their arsenal, and they showed you why there.
And remember, in order for it to be successful, because it's a little bit of a slower developing play, those blocks at the line of scrimmage have to be kept, have to be held, so that the runner can get to the corner and turn it upfield.
And this, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Flushed out right. Here's a diving catch right side. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Over the middle, complete. That's Conner. And the Cardinals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll look to run with Conner. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from grabbing the lead. Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you wanted to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out? And giving the ball back to their offense.
On 4th down, Herbert. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Herbert on 1st down now. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Going to run the sweep here. This is Hopkins. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. There's Murray. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
They'll go option to the short side. Murray has the 1st down and more. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, and probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Murray. He'll get this underneath to Edmonds. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And it's caught. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now 1st and goal.
2nd down and goal. Murray to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Oh, that one got away from him. Short distance kick missed. No good. Way wide to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert flush to his right. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They snap it to Herbert. Got his man. It's Williams. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
And they run the option on second down. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Herbert now. He'll get this to Eckler. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
And Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there's no space available. An incompletion as a result.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there. Couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Herbert has it knocked free.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, teammate on the spot, able to retain possession for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Out of the gun, Herbert. That escapes the sack. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense. Just flooded the field with defensive backs. Blanketed everyone. Took away all the passing angles. Thus, the incompletion.
Here we go on fourth. Herbert. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They start with a give to Connor. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. Murray now running right on the option. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Again, Murray will keep it. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
From the 36, Murray. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert. It's complete to Cook. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. On first and 10, Herbert eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Throwing again on second and 10. Herbert flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these deep...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Buda Baker with a pick. And now off to the races down the right side.
Come on, bring it, baby, bring it.
And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Connor going to try and run it.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Charger drive about to get going. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game
with a good chunk of time on the clock.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Looking to throw again on second down. Herbert. And complete right side to Cook. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Give him 16 yards on the play. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Job one to pick up the first down is complete. That was a big third down conversion, but they got to watch the clock. It's starting to become their enemy a bit here in a 2-score game.
Which means they have to pick up the pace, right? The tempo has to be upped, and what they do is they...
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Now, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. To try again after the sack. Herbert. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. A shotgun snap for Herbert.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. After the sack on first down, Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
And the Cards are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And they'll begin by running the option.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that's the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, that'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth. To throw is Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the first. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Murray and company going for it on 4th. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Michael Davis.
And the Chargers are right back in this football game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now Herbert.
Well, they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Herbert.
Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Herbert.
Flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, this has not been going the way that he thought prior to the game. Probably figured he'd be able to throw a few more downfield, but he's having to run around for his life back there. They've already gotten to him a number of times. They'll keep coming after him in the pass rush. My advice, shorter passes. Get the ball out of your hand.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. Going deep here for Allen. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. And the lead is cut to 2 here in the 4th. So with a second to play, they essentially need a recovery and a run back. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
One last throw here for Herbert. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it, because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap
between the Washington football team
and the Los Angeles Chargers. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway in Southern California.
On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And his first pass is incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Herbert.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Heineke.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Heineke now.
Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown.
And a key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Joey Bosa in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Here's Heineke.
Eluding the pressure right.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's into the hands of Eckler.
And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead. They're going for it. Here's Herbert. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson. A 6-yard touchdown run. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Herbert back to the air. And this is Cook with a grab. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Charger football to start quarter number 2. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort, picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Flushed out right. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They hand off to their big tight end. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
On 2nd and goal. Herbert, he's going to find Cook here in the end zone for a Charger touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point good by Hopkins. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Heineke now looking to throw on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A give running right, Gibson. Gibson gets hit, and he fumbles it. And picked up by the Chargers. Fighting his way through contact. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And that one quickly went from a big play for the offense. I thought he may go the distance to a big play for the defense.
And how about the emotions for the defense on that play? It broke big. It was going to be an absolute disaster for them. And it turns out they end up with the football. I don't know that they're exactly celebrating. Definitely plenty of relief, though.
Now Herbert following the turnover. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Here's Herbert. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big gain that time for the Chargers.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Chargers have taken the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Heineke to throw for it on 4th down. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
first down throw for Heineke.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Heineke to throw it.
This is caught. It's Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
First down, Heineke.
The quick slant caught. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Toward the pylon, caught. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. He's at the 50, the 30.
3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
And that is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Oh, did the Rams get it? Yes! LA football. The Charger drive about to get going.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert.
And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw here, Herbert. Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the sign judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
And a nice call and really good execution there, because they gave him a little bit of a different launch angle, perhaps. You know, you don't want to have the quarterback dropping back 5.
And he fires one that's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Throwing, Heineke.
It's complete to Brown, right side. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
And he slides to a halt inside the 10.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Gibson again, and he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Roberts electing not to try it, and this will come out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Herbert off of play action. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. Forced out to his left. The ball comes out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
We've watched this a long Time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. They snap it to Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Now Heineke.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
He'll buy some time right. And that's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Heineke.
And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
To throw again on 2nd down, Herbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Allen. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And his throw here's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Herbert now. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Now it's Herbert. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Herbert.
This caught left side by the tight end Parham.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert rolling to his right. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Well, no shock here. For the 7th time in this game, it appears they'll go for it on 4th down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers.
And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
Throwing, Herbert.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Now Herbert.
He'll get this to Eckler. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Herbert to throw.
He finds his target, Allen. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Herbert.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with 4th down now looming.
Herbert going to throw.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Derwin James with a pick. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Would it be
Coach Bruce Arians. Julio takes the top off of defense. Grab a bag of Kittles and taste the rainbow of route flavors.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
It's impressive the amount of receivers he's turned into household names. AR-12 is special on the field. Ramsey's earned respect on both sides of the field.
Oh, out of my way. All day. I'm here all day. All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. All day.
One of the best linebackers in the game, Fred Warner. Cam Jordan pressures pockets more than tight jeans. All right, snappers versus the rhythm. You found your next addiction. It's Superstar KO. One series to earn a touchdown and then go for two. Stop your opponent in the round and move on through. Rhythm is lining up to get the action going for this matchup. No excuses once the ball is hyped. Put up or shut up. Moving to his right. And incomplete to open things up. It's second down now, and you don't want that same result from your first down call. Find something that works. Now Jackson adds his first hookup with Julio. And there's Fred Warner to bring him down. Lamar Jackson looking for a 1st and 10. Rolling right. And this is going to be incomplete. throwing again on second down. Lamar Jackson. And that throws off target. And what are you thinking? Third time was the charm? Could be. Let's see. Lamar Jackson throwing on third. And looking for the big play. Oh, and this one is incomplete. Fourth down. No time to clown. Get out the rhythm. Dropping back to throw on fourth. And the snappers get him behind the line for a sack. Snappers offense. You don't have to wait any longer. It's your time to show how you can dominate.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
Here's Rodgers, 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Big hit bearing down on him there. He couldn't hang on. Hey, it's better that it happened on 1st and not 4th down. But you still need your QB in sync with whoever he's throwing to. Now Rodgers. Looking deep for George Kittle. And that's incomplete. Gotta connect. You just have to. Every play counts. On the bright side, it wasn't intercepted. Now Rodgers. He's looking deep for Julio. Oh! He's leading the pack, and he might be gone. He'll take it all the way for a Snappers touchdown. Snappers putting the game on their backs and taking the win. Backyard heroes, Snappers. You got yourself another superstar. So go ahead and get another win. I mean, unless you just cool with one. Snappers about to come at their defense hard. See if they can catch him off guard to start this one. Here's Rodgers, 1st and 10. Looking deep for George Kittle. Keeping it right.
Pass some of this. Pass some of this.
He'll take it all the way for a Snappers touchdown. All right, y'all. Snappers ready to go for two. They're going to try and run. He'll get in the end zone. That gives them an 8-point lead. Okay, look, the heroes on offense should not disappoint. But you know the defense has other plans. It's that time, y'all. 1st and 10. Back to pass. That's a tight window for Thomas. And it's picked off. Watch out. It's... Snappers win their second. Going to the 3rd round. All right, the Snappers against the Snappers. Whatever you're doing, it's working. Allow me to welcome you to round 3 of Superstar KO. Your entertainment will start with the Snappers on offense for this Superstar KO round. Here's Rodgers, 1st and 10. Looking deep for George. Oh, that'll be picked off. Yep, it's Devin McCourty with it. And that pass is... Here we go. It's the Snappers' turn to get the offense rolling in this KO matchup. First run, Derrick Henry. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Go on, open that playbook up. Make the defense respect you. It's 2nd down. Might as well. Looks to throw out the shotgun. Now that's a sack. All that wandering back there is lost as a left sock. Looking to throw on 3rd and long. Pulled in by Devontae Adams. And so ends this hugely successful offensive play. First and 10. He'll throw it. Sliding right. And his throw's gonna be incomplete. It's second down now, and you don't want that same result from your first down call. Find something that works. Snappers try to pass again on second down. Air raid. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. What are you thinking? Third time was the charm? Could be. Let's see. Drops back here to throw on third. Running like a faucet out there, and they got Snappers lining up to try their luck on this crazy fourth-and-goal situation here. Don't look good.
50 seconds. 50 seconds. Hey, watch the slip.
Not where Coach Arians wants to be. Fourth and long. Looking to throw. Now he'll move out the pocket. And his first hookup with Julio. He'll work through the defense until they grab him right at the 50-yard line. They'll throw from the 50. Down on a big sack. Looking more nervous than a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. QB protection should not be the reason you lose. So don't let it be. On second down, it's Henry. Third down, gonna run it. And they take him down for the loss. Getting in the end zone will outweigh the 3 previous plays leading to this fourth and goal from way out.
57, Mike 57.
Not where Coach Arians wants to be. Fourth and long. Looking to throw. He's looking, and he got him complete. So much for slow and methodical. I love it. Keep showing out for the fans. Big plays brings big noise. From the gun, inside handoff, 17 yards away from points. I say hit him up with the run again. Might as well. Look, I'm trying to be positive, but you got to get more yards from your play. You'll run out of downs at this rate. Looks to throw on second down. Hook, line, and sinker for a snapper sack. Looking to throw on third and long. And he's sending it downfield. Snap your fingers and bam! Snap a touchdown. That almost looked as good as me. Snappers lose their bite in the third, but they're hungry. Snapping quarterbacks for lunch. It's the Snappers. Russell's got the muscle. Hopkins is a real end zone threat. Nice pick. Devontae can get you in the end zone real quick. He's proven that.
They cannot hold us down.
Take away Trey. The name says it all. They can try him, but it ain't going their way. Man, Stephon Gilmore always makes the highlights.
Yeah, let's go.
No battery needed in his shoulder pads. The landlord gets after it every play. All right, Snappers versus the Snappers. Trey Moe here to give you a little push for your first swing through Superstar KO. Score 6, try for 2 more. Keep your opponent from making a score. You get the ball first this round, Snappers. This drive will show us if their coach was right. Uh-oh. First run, Saquon Barkley. Drives to the defense. Nice move, player. On first down, here goes Barkley again. He's dropped in the backfield for a loss. Don't make this the trend. You know that 2nd and long can easily turn into nice try, but go home. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Looking deep for Tyreek Hill. And incomplete on the deep ball. Gotta connect. You just have to. Every play counts. On the bright side, it wasn't intercepted. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Rope patty cake, take a sack, man. You got one more chance. You're in the... Not where Coach Arians wants to be. 4th and long. Looking to throw. Throws to the sideline. He's got Saquon. Less than half of the field to go. It feels like y'all gonna eat this yardage up in no time. I see what's happening. Barkley gets the first down. Fights his way for some good yards. Here's Mahomes. 1st and 10. Wide open to Hill, and he'll take it in for a Snappers touchdown. Oh, snap. Snapper set to snap up those 2 points. Gonna try, but he'll get in the end zone. That gives them an 8-point lead. Hey, Snappers. Y'all ready on offense? If not, this defense will send you home. Russell Wilson got a 1st and 10. And his first hookup with Nuh. I see the way you like the ball. Big plays. Russell Wilson. I see you came to play. And that's a statement play right there. Big-time football. Russell Wilson got a 1st and 10. It's a sack delivered by Myles Garrett. We've got a Bigfoot sighting. Give it up for Myles Garrett, y'all. Positive plays only. Come on. You know the philosophy. Don't make it easy for him. Now Wilson. Looking deep for Devontae at the 7-yard line. The catch is made. Superstar KO fans, let me hear y'all. Give it up for Russell Wilson. From the gun, it's Wilson. And the Snappers get him behind the line for a sack. Myles Garrett. Now you know that type of football will get you sent home real quick. You can't waste plays. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Moving to his right. Ouch! Lost his last year's Easter egg out there and gave up a basket full of yards. That just can't happen when you're this close to scoring. O-line, y'all gotta tighten up. Now Wilson looking at a 3rd and goal. 2 sacks back-to-back in this bowl of KO. We've got a Bigfoot sighting. Give it up for Myles Garrett, y'all. I guess the Snappers like suspense. It's all on the line with this 4th and goal play call. Not where Coach Arians wants to be. 4th and long. Looking to throw. Looking deep for DeAndre Hopkins. And that is gonna be Snappers. Come out of your shells. Give it another shot. It's the Snappers. Mr. New Era 8 himself. The man just wants to play ball, and that he definitely knows how to do. It's Davante Adams. His ability to get separation makes him a tough cover. Easy choice.
Let's go. Turn it up, baby. Turn it up. Let's go.
Who had the longest run in 3 different seasons? Raiders legend Bo Jackson.
Let's go, baby. Get high. Get up. Let's
You can line him up pretty much anywhere, and Tyrann Mathieu is gonna make a play.
Yeah, let's go.
Jair don't care if the ball is in your hands or in the air. He trying to get it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Receivers beware. Jalen's out there. Let's go, Snappers. Snappers. No better time than now to jump into the fastest game of football ever devised. It's Superstar KO. 2 teams, 1 possession. Winner moves on. The loser is gone. Snap was about to come at that defense hard. See if they can catch him off guard to start this one. 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Rolling right. And his first pass is incomplete. Hey, it's better that it happened on 1st and not 4th down. But you still need your QB in sync with whoever he's throwing to. Now they run to the left, pushing into the clear. Wide open to Evans. Yo, defense, y'all gonna let that happen? He'll take it all the way for a Snappers touchdown. All right, y'all. Snappers ready to go for 2. First run, he'll get in the end zone. That gives them an 8-point lead. Snappers offense. You don't have to wait any longer. It's your time to show how you can dominate. First run, Bo Jackson. How nice of the defense to give you more field to work with. A loss. Back to your 24. You really don't want any negative plays, but it could have been worse. On 2nd down, it's Bo. Check out that footwork. Nick Bosa there for the tackle. Lamar Jackson looking for a 1st and 10. Got a man, and he hits it, taking it down the left side. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Snappers. Jackson's got these guys rolling. Now they're going for 2.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. You got to get the ball. See, get the ball out of here.
Gonna try for 2 with Bones, and he'll get in to tie this game. Tug of war will decide this match. The winner moves on. The loser is scratched. They'll throw from the 50. Shut down by Jalen Ramsey. The receiver never had a chance. Says Chef Ramsey cooking in that secondary. Jalen Ramsey. He'll toss it to Bo. Keeps those legs moving. Man, do better. But coach will have to take it this time. If it ain't broke, you know the rest. They couldn't stop you then, and probably won't stop you now. Looks to throw. Tight window for Kelsey, and it's picked off. Forgot something? It's... Now Jackson. This is, and he'll take it in for a Snappers touchdown. Snappers putting the game on their backs and taking the win. Let's go Snappers. Dot City. Here's round 2. Ready to go. just setting you up to reach a new plateau. Dot City, I got a question for you. No, not that. I know you want to win, but how long will it take? And his first hookup with no. And the defense ends the play, but not after handing over a hunk of yards. Here's Brady, 1st and 10. Looking for his tight end in the corner. That's complete. They put him to the turf right at the 49-yard line. First run, Ezekiel Elliott. Ramsey there for the tackle. Nice pickup. 2nd and short. It's almost as good as hearing first down. Now, do it again, or you could just score. I know, easier said than done. It's a short one, complete to the tight end. And all the way home for a Dot City touchdown. All right now, Dot City is lining up for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Ever see a goat in a sack before? Here you go. End zone bound. Offense needs to be in sync. No miscues. 100% effort every play. That's the only way. Now Jackson. And Big Bear Joey Bosa takes him down with the sack. Joey Bosa. QB protection should not be the reason you lose. So don't let it be. Devontae Adams in motion. Coach OBJ, look out for him. First run, Bo Jackson. And the defense stepping up again. Dropped him at the line of scrimmage. Not ideal at all. But you didn't lose anything. Don't play around on 3rd down, though. 3rd down, gonna run it. Are you going to lean on your quarterback or your running back? Who is your best shot? Here goes Bo. Battles through a tackle. This could be close. Nope, he doesn't get the first. Keep at it and you won't lose a beat. Next time, Snappers.